Welcome back to our channel, Bricks by Keenan.
Hi, today we will take a look at and review the LEGO Technic John Deere 948L-II Skidder. You looking forward to this?
I am.
Alrighty.
This is a massive set. So.
Yeah, at least according to the box. Alright, see you right after this. welcome back. There we have this is what we just did, the skidder, but there's also two other John Deere kits in it. The harvester, which is here. The things all spin as it moves, and then this moves, and it has steering. Same with this. This is the 4x4 with a little wagon, and the wagon opens up so you can dump stuff out, and it also has steering. So yeah, that's those. These are smaller, and then there's this monstrosity. So this is the skidder. What's your initial thoughts on it, Caitlin?
It seems really fun to play with.
Really fun to play with.
As you can see, the undoing now.
Yeah. My initial thought was, man, this is big. I mean, I knew the box was big, but I didn't realize for only like 1,500 parts that it would be this big. So, but we'll get to all this in a second. So as she's showing here, you can play around with it. It has the steering like the others.
What is this?
I'll get to that in a moment. And then there's a knob over here on the front or side that raises and lowers the...
You turning that did nothing. They can't see it.
They can see the front of it.
You just took the knob. But anyways...
So if you want me to show them the actual knob, see? It raises and lowers the... Yep, so there's that. They call this the hand of God steering. You can steer it. The door's open, so you can see inside the cabin.
This is not a cabin.
Yeah. Not your traditional sense, but a tractor cabin. And then there's a seat. The seat inside can sit... It goes up and down, so you can move it from the front to the back, to the back to the front. Because you can drive it this way, or you can drive it this way.
And then these don't move.
Yeah, that's the ladders.
Anyways, then there's this thingy. We're not really. I don't know what this does.
Yeah, see that. And then you can open up the little door here, and you can peek inside. And when you do that, if you can get it to turn, you see the little motor working. Hold on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So that's a good feature. And then the new part for me from all of this is they call it the pneumatics. You know, remember what pneumatics is from school? No, air. It's air stuff. On a real tractor, this would be hydraulics, which is fluid, but this is, in this kit, it's pneumatic, which is air. And there's three little levers here. Go and do one of them. You did the middle one, which I don't think you really... Oh, it is. It is. So as you pump this, the claws close.
Wait, so if I open...
You can't. Hold on.
Yeah, I can.
I'll show.
So if I open it... Oh! And it just closes back. That's cool.
Now, take the lever that you just did and put it back to where it was. There you go.
Okay, that's cool.
So when you are doing up, you release or you close the valve. So go ahead and do that one up.
This one?
Yep. And then we will pump it up. I don't know which one this is.
It opens it.
There it goes. So it's lowering it down.
Oh, and then you do the middle one, right?
And then if you were to close this again,
wait.
it would open. Hold on.
If I do the middle one, it'll close this, right?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Look.
No, do the middle one. You got it. Now come over here and pump it up.
Oh.
And if it was big enough, it would grab it. And
then you can...
Okay, now leave it like that. Now if I pump it up, you're going to raise it. Hold on. There it goes. Now it'll raise up.
So a way to raise it while it's holding it, though?
Well, just see that.
Well, go back. You gotta like pick it up.
Oh, you want me to try picking it up?
Yeah, here we go.
Let that open. Let that down. So in the wild, this would be like a stack of trees that have been cut down.
Raise up. And then raise it up.
I'm trying. There it goes.
Hey, that's cool.
That's cool. It is very cool. And then this other one, the other switch, it is for this.
Wait, stop it real quick. Drop. You should drop it. Like open
Drop
the thing.
it. Okay, there you go.
No,
there's
don't
three
roll it while
pneumatic.
you drop it.
There's 3 pneumatic functions. One raises and lowers it. That raises it up. There's this one, which is over here. Okay, for some reason, this one that goes up and down, maybe it was stuck. There it goes. So we were doing the wrong one. So yeah, a combination of these operates operates everything. There you go.
Well, you know, sticks will be thicker. So.
And it's supposed to roll, but I've got something installed backwards. And if somebody can spot it, congratulations. Ooh, the tire. No, this is a shadow. But it will. I will fix that so it can roll freely. But it is 4-wheel drive. Hence why it's with one of the pieces backwards. It's not rolling properly. I just discovered that before the review. So now that you've seen it, are you more impressed by it?
I am.
You are? Out of all the features, what's the most impressive?
The claw.
The claw? Yeah. Open it up. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, this tractor would be used out in like the forest or places where they're harvesting, cutting down trees. They could push it around with this to pile it up and then use this to pick it up and put it on trailers.
Can it even spin?
Yeah, spins around.
They should make it to like a section to where you can spin it a little bit. So like, let's say it was like this and it was like that, to where you could spin it a little bit and then pick it up. So
they could put a knob on top of it.
Yeah, where you can spin this a little bit and then put it down.
Yep. Overall, I think it's really good, really interesting. It's very complicated build though, with all these gears and pneumatics and tubes and gears and everything that's all in here. So,
how long did it take you?
3 days. I mean, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 days.
But you weren't constantly doing it all day, so like,
no,
about how many hours would you say?
Hours wise, I would say about 6 hours total. So, and it's going to take me even more now that they take part of it apart to get the piece flipped around so that it'll roll fully.
Do you think it was worth your money?
Oh yeah, it was definitely worth it. I mean, this is, of the 3 John Deere kits, of course, is the most expensive. It's like $220, I think. Look for it on sale. That's what my suggestion would be. That way you can save some money on it, get it less than $200. So.
All right, on to rating. Ease of assembly.
Ease of assembly. If I'm going to go ease of assembly on this one, this is not an easy build. I'm going to go like a 3 on this one.
Which means pretty complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Which is to be expected with,
yes. it is to be expected. You got all of these pneumatic tubes and devices.
Would you say this set isn't for the weak?
It is
LEGO builders?
gears and stuff down here. And even as an experienced builder as myself, I wasn't paying close enough attention and got something reversed. So it doesn't roll like it should at the moment. But we will fix that. So I'd give it a 3. Just, I mean, of the Technic builds I've done in the past, this is the most complicated.
More complicated than the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, no, the Eiffel Tower is still on one, but that's not a Technic build.
Oh. Okay.
That's a LEGO build.
Okay, on to playability.
Playability. Well, I mean, you've sat here for, a few moments and played with it. Do you think it's playable?
I do.
Yeah. And I think you're the same way. I'd rate it pretty high, say like a 8, maybe even a 9 on playability.
I would give it a 9. Actually, I'll probably get an 8.5.
8.5? Okay, we'll go with 8.5.
Because it might be pretty hard to get the guy in the chair, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten a minifigure. I mean, even if you were to put a minifigure in here, he's not going to stay because there's no studs to keep him. There's very few traditional LEGO pieces in here. So visuals. I personally think it's really nice looking. What about you?
I do too. I think it's as nice looking as as nice looking as a LEGO tractor could look.
Yeah, I mean,
or at least a complicated one like this.
I mean, if you were to take this compared to a regular skidder from John Deere, I mean, yes, you are going to see some differences, but honestly, it's very close to what it looks like in real life.
I'll give it. Oh wait.
I'd say about a 9 on visual, maybe 8.
I would say 9.
9? We'll go with a 9 then. The visual appeal, yeah, 9. It looks really nice. I mean, even, given that it is a piece of heavy equipment, I mean, you have these levers that you can play with that make it fit and look, like a heavy machinery should.
All right, we're gonna discuss overall real quick.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to give it that many fingers? This many fingers? Yeah, we're going to give it that many fingers. All right, so...
I want to give it, actually, an 8.5. It would be a 9, but, it was really complicated, so I'm going to have to take off half points for that.
Okay, so 8.5. I mean, that's fair. It is a complicated build, so that does take some of the enjoyment out of it initially. But I think you make up enjoyment on the other side for playability. So, and I mean, for the most part, this thing is very sturdy. So, if you give it to a small kid, once they understand all of the controls and everything, I think they would enjoy it. And, combine that with the visual appeal of it, I think it definitely deserves an 8.5.
All right. You have any announcements or anything?
Nope. We're coming up on the holidays, so look for some special things from that. We're still getting through her cheer season, but once we're on the other side, hopefully we can do all the live stuff that we've been talking about. All right.
All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and
share. Yeah, share it with your friends, so that we can keep growing the channel. See you next time.